It's been a busy couple of days in court. We start tonight with sentencing submissions for a transport truck driver who pled guilty to careless driving causing death under the Ontario Highway Traffic Act. The double fatal collision on the 401 in Lakeshore happened in 2022. As Bob Bellacicco reports, the judge says what was presented today was one of the strongest statements he's ever heard from a victim.
Lovepreet Singh sat silently listening as lawyers sorted through the facts and submissions that they both agreed on. The court watched the video showing Singh's truck on the 401 in Lakeshore colliding with a vehicle in front of him, setting it ablaze and creating a trail of fire on the highway. Court learned Singh's reaction time before the collision, which was between a half second to a second and a half before he hit the brakes. Singh was on the phone during the time of the collision, but what is not known is if he was talking hands-free, which is legal, or if he was holding the phone in his hand. During submissions, Crown lawyer Kristen Kranz credited Singh with trying to rescue the occupants of the other vehicle and suffering burns before he gave up. Kranz emphasizing to the court that driving is a privilege, not a right. Justice Daniel Topp referenced the victim impact statement heard earlier in the day, read by co-counsel Brian Pilon. In it, the daughter of one of the victims, who was in another car, wrote, "The collision and aftermath is, quote, burned into my memory. Every time I see a transport truck, it brings me back to that moment." Justice Topp says that was one of the strongest statements he has ever heard. Kranz also reminding Justice Topp that first responders, bystanders, and others are equally affected. Now, the Crown is asking for a 2-year jail sentence plus a ruling that it would prohibit Singh from driving for 4.5 years. Defense lawyer Kaz Marinak is asking for a sentence of 9 months in custody with credit for time served, which would amount to 27 days. Justice Topp asked Marinak how he got to 9 months. Clearly frustrated, the judge took 2 recesses and then called it an early day because he didn't like the answers he was getting. Quote, "It's going to come back to that question. You have a duty to the court. You have a duty to your client." The hearing will resume November 13th. Bob Bellacicco, CTV News.